Okay, guys, all I have to say for the Mandalorian episode 7, second to last episode of this season 1 is wow. That episode was good. It was honestly my favorite episode. I love how it connects all the episodes together and kind of connects to the very beginning, going back to where it started, with definitely the best characters that they've introduced throughout the first 6 episodes. And it made a very nice tie-in, I'd say, overall. And so, going into the final episode, I have high hopes, right? Because this episode was so rich and indulgent with all the characters. Well, not just Mandalorian, but the Mandalorian got enriched by Cara Dune, by, of course, Baby Yoda, by Grief Cargo, by the clients, by the stormtroopers, with the what is it called again? The shock troopers. I think, and then of course, Quill, who's the little Ugnaught, and a lot of other things. I think really nicely. And it actually left off with a genuine, shocking cliffhanger. That really is getting me, obviously, really super excited for next Friday. So the week in 2 days. But I really like the kind of setups and the twists and turns just set around this episode was really nice. And at first I was like, why are they jumping around these different planets? But they all made sense when you realize that they're collecting these characters, going back to these moments, especially even the droid IG-11. I think those are the types of things where it calls back to earlier in the season, and it honestly makes the early episodes, and even the episodes where you might think are filler, actually make them really important, in the sense where ultimately where a Mandalorian goes in his journey ultimately does play an effect on where he goes now, and it goes throughout. And so I really enjoyed that. And so I think overall I really appreciate the episode. I really like the ensemble cast, because I think a lot of it always seems like the Mandalorian stole the show. And while I mean that's still true for this episode, but it also felt at the same time you got kind of a cool presence from all the characters. And even when, and I honestly, because again, this is a spoiler review, nonetheless, but I almost shed a tear when Quill died. Honestly, because I think the subtle character development that you got with him in The Mandalorian, and what you've got throughout this episode, felt kind of the selflessness of Quill. And so I didn't, but I honestly did. It was sad. And so I think, oh, this episode had it all. And I think this is definitely my favorite episode so far. Maybe episode 8 will change that. So far I have it kind of in my head where I'm kind of ranking them all. But obviously, still got one more episode, and still I'll see where, in a grand scheme of things, where it all ends up going down. Stay tuned for more videos coming right at you.